Today we are going to talk about the gut. Your gut does more than just digest food. I think we all know he's just digesting food, right? But here's the problem. Most people damage their gut every single day without even realizing it. And the effects show up slowly. For example, fatigue, bloating, low energy, cravings, and on and on and on. So in this video I will show you how to improve your gut health naturally based on science and real life experience. And so we come to the first thing, why gut health matters. So inside your digestive system live trillions of bacteria, what we call the gut microbiome. And research shows that this system plays a role in, for example, digestion, I think you know it, the immune function, inflammation is a big thing, and even mental health. Did you know that 80% of the things you feel comes from your gut? Your gut tells your brain more than your brain tells your gut. Did you know that? For example, studies suggest that the gut is connected to the brain through the gut-brain axis, influencing mood and stress levels. In my experience working with people, many symptoms like fatigue or digestion issues are often linked to gut health. So often when we fix the gut problems, the other problems disappear magically. Now you want to know what damages the gut. Sure. So before improving gut health, we need to understand what harms it. That are the biggest factors that influencing your gut health. For example, highly processed foods. For example, too much sugar. Then chronic stress. Nowadays we are so stressed. You know it yourself. Sure, this is a big point we have to look at. Another thing is the lack of sleep. So not sleep only in general, but also the quality of the sleep. Some people sleep 10 hours and wonder why they don't feel recovered. No wonder. You have to look for the quality of your sleep. That's important. Not for the length of your sleep. And also a big part is the certain medications like antibiotics, and there are also more of this type. And for example, research has shown that a diet high in processed foods can reduce microbiome diversity, which is a key marker of gut health. So here you can see the difference between highly processed foods and the opposite. People that said that they trying supplements, that they supplement so much things in their life, that they tried this and this supplements and it doesn't work. But they just ignored the basic factors that influence big life sections, and supplements are only one part, but the basics are also a big part you have to focus on. Don't forget this. What you can do to improve your gut health. Daily habits explained. At first, eat more fibers. Eat more prebiotics. Fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut. So food like vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains, but you have to look which grains. Studies consistently show that higher fiber intake is linked to better gut diversity. Start slowly, that's a tip of my side. If you are not used to fiber in this amount, and also look for the right source of fiber. Avoid things that are produced by white flour, because this is not a good source for fiber, and also it's linked to a high inflammation in your body. so look at it carefully. Another type you can add to your food or your habits is fermented food. Fermented foods contain beneficial bacteria for your gut. Examples are yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. I think the most of this you should know. Some studies suggest they can improve gut microbiome composition and digestion. So, some changes can make a big difference in your life. The next thing is reduce processed foods. That can be a big leverage for your health because highly processed foods can negatively affect gut bacteria. Instead, focus on whole, natural foods as much as possible. I can understand if you're stressed coming from work, at work, you are not that motivated to cook for the next day or to eat naturally. It's more difficult to eat the whole day in full, whole, natural foods. But it's possible if you do the work for yourself. It's not for others, it's just for your body and also for the people that surround you, because your mood, your actions affect also them. Don't forget to manage your stress. That's also a part of the gut system. This is often underestimated. Chronic stress can directly affect gut function through the gut-brain axis. Simple tips or habits are, for example, walking, breathing exercises, and just taking breaks. That three things can make a difference in your life, in your gut, and in your habits. The last tip to improve your gut is prioritize sleep. Sleep is so important. It makes a third out of our life, I would say. And sleep is essential for recovery, including the recovery of your gut. Yes, you heard right. Research shows that poor sleep can negatively impact gut bacteria and also overall health. So the gut is also linked to the overall health, not only the gut itself. So I talked a lot about this, but what the science says about this? Modern research is increasingly clear. A diverse and balanced gut microbiome is associated with better health outcomes. For example, studies link gut diversity to reduced inflammation. I think the most people are so aggressive because their body or their gut in general has to deal with inflammation, and so they are just stressed and aggressive in a negative way. Others show connections between gut health and mental well-being. But it's important to understand there's no quick fix for gut health. You have to improve your daily life, your daily habits, and you will not wake up tomorrow with a different mindset, with a different gut, just because you have done the things today or yesterday. So it will take a little bit of work and discipline to make and change your life entirely. This is where you can stand out. It's not about one superfood that you take in real life or just one supplement. I've seen people make the biggest progress when they focus on simple changes over time. So the time is your biggest teacher and brings the biggest changes in your life, not extreme diets. So we can keep that in mind that gut health is one of the most important foundations of overall health. And the good news is you don't need complicated strategies. Simple daily habits can make a big difference if you stay consistent. What's one habit you could improve today for your gut health? Let me know in the comments. And let's see next time with a better microbiome and a better health in general.